Ian is hilarious. He's one of the funniest people I know. He constantly lifts my spirits. And he's just incredibly warm to everyone. He wants everyone to be welcome.
Dad reads a lot of books. He read the Harry Potter series of it. And then he started reading them to me. I'm a really big fan of the Harry Potter series, so I really like those.
Harry Potter is like the greatest book series ever written, just because it's about having the courage to face incredibly difficult things, but knowing you don't do it on your own. Like, it depends upon friends and support networks that make the impossible possible.
He hurt himself in July of last year. We were at our playground at our school, and he jumped off a piece of playground equipment, and he said he hurt his leg. And I was there, and I'm like, okay, we'll watch it, like just kind of like brush it off, like you're fine kind of thing.
And he was crying at night with pain in the leg, and so then I called Kristen and said, we've really got to make sure he gets in for a doctor's appointment. I think it's getting more serious, and let's find out if he fractured it and it's not just growing pains possibly. And so then she got in for an appointment, and she was crying and had a hard time telling me, said, I need to be ready because Dr. Russ is going to call and talk to me about the situation. Could I be in a place to talk to Dr. Russ?
So September, October, November, he had chemotherapy, and then December was his first surgery. He had a rotation-plasty, which ended up failing. And then he had his second amputation, which was mid-thigh in February. I cannot believe how brave he was through the whole thing. And he just, I don't know, he just did it. And he would get through it, and we would move on. And he wants to be back in school, and he loves being back at school, and he participates like nothing ever happened.
All the time, he's just more and more grateful that his story has worked out, that he has a prosthetic with a wonderful company, with a man who also has a prosthetic that built this leg for him and answers our questions and guides him with understanding how to use it. He knows that the network of amputees is larger than we realize.
I have been walking a lot more. We're starting to learn how to walk without anything. I still use one crutch around the house. But during physical therapy, I walk without anything, and I dribble the basketball.
Now, you see him, and you wouldn't even, unless you see his leg, you wouldn't know that what he has gone through. He's such a sweet boy. Like, if you think of just a kind, he's such a gentle soul. So we were on stage, and all of a sudden the music started playing, and an owl came out, which was a huge surprise to the kids. The owl had a scroll, and the scroll said that he was going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and he was very excited. And then they said that he was going to be going the next week, which was the big surprise. Like, he thought he'd have to wait a couple months, and so he got very emotional and started crying right on stage because he was so excited. It was amazing. Like, it was nothing I would have ever imagined. Like, Make-A-Wish really knocked it out of the park. I did not plan anything, nothing. They told me where to be. A limo came and picked us up. It was so easy, which is, it's everything in our life is hard. It's different, it's hard and different because, he only has one leg now, and just figuring that all out. Make-A-Wish made sure that he had a bag for his wheelchair, and like how we were gonna carry his leg if it was off. Make-A-Wish really made sure that we didn't have to think about anything or worry about anything. Harry Potter has been such a huge part of our life, especially during this cancer time, because we read a lot of the books during this time to see it all. And like, Ian loved to see the dragon breathe the fire. And so we had to watch that many times.
When the dragon's on the bank, like, from reading that, I thought that was really cool. But like, seeing it and feeling it in real life was like way cooler, because like, it actually breathes real fire. So huge wave of heat comes and hits everyone. Yeah, it's really cool.
The wand ceremony was amazing to watch Ian in the wand ceremony, and Universal made it so real.
We had this like whole ceremony thing. Like, we would go through the back door into the shop. She would give me multiple wands to try out, to interact with. Multiple of them failed, but then this one was the one that chose me that I got. It's a maple wand with unicorn hair.
These wishes mean the world to these kids. Just the process of the wish, so they don't have to think about it, to the wish. Our family's so thankful. I mean, it's an experience we'll never forget, ever. We can't say thank you enough to everyone who made it possible.